song International Harvester by Craig Morgan? The one that sounds like, I'm the son of a third generation farmer. Well, that's me, son of a third generation farmer. The purpose of this speech is how people take what farmers do for granted. The three things I'll be talking about are how livestock affects the lives of people, the history of my family farm, and how the three crops I grow and harvest affect people. First, I'll talk about how livestock affect people. A source from the World Bank states that cattle are the leading producers for pretty much everything. They make milk, meat, manure, and leather. From milk, milk is produced in many different ways, from butter to cream to obviously milk. The meat from cows are made from hamburgers, steaks, and roasts. Manure is used as a natural fertilizer, and the leather from cows make bags, shoes, and furniture. Next, chickens. Chickens make eggs and meat for human consumption. The eggs are meant to be eaten, but also can be used as fertilizer, and the meat is meant to be eaten. And without chickens, I bet you couldn't eat at one of your favorite places to eat, Buffalo Wild Wings. Next, I'll talk about pigs. Pigs are used for meat and leather. The meat are pork chops, and most of your favorites, bacon. The leather are used for purses, bags, and furniture. Next, I'll talk about the history of my family farm. My dad said that my great-grandpa Fred was born in Iowa and moved to a farm south of Valley City. He raised a farm and family and had a son, which was my grandpa. My grandpa Dale was a dairy farmer and had 320 acres of farmland. When my dad and uncle were old enough and became active farmers, they rented out farmland and grew the farm from there. They had 70 dairy cows, which they would milk in the mornings and again in the afternoon, and they grew the farm from 320 acres to 4,000 acres. Now, once my grandpa died and my dad and uncle took over the farm permanently, they only had 3,700 acres, but they had 200 acres of grasslands. When I graduate high school, I want to be a farmer with my dad and uncle, and once they retire, I want to take over the farm and grow a family at my farm. And I hope to have some sons that'll take over the farm one day, just like I did. Next, I'll talk about how the three crops I grew affect people. The three crops I grow are corn, soybeans, and wheat. A source from the National Daily Calendar say that corn is best used for ethanol. In 2018, 5.5 billion bushels of corn were crushed to make about 16 billion gallons of ethanol. Ethanol is a corn-derived fuel from gasoline. And another crop that we grow are soybeans. 70% of soybeans are used for animal feed, poultry being the one, followed by hogs, dairy cattle, and beef cattle. Without soybeans, you couldn't eat food like bacon, chicken, and steaks. Next, I'll talk about wheat. Wheat is the main ingredient for cookies, donuts, basically everything with grains and ice cream cones. And with all that being said, I just told you that how livestock affects people, the history of my family farm, and how the three crops I grow help people. So now next time you go in your car, turn the radio on and listen to the song International Harvester. I bet you'll think of me.